Hello, welcome to Day Off Gaming. I'm your host, Tailyon. We are back with some Star Control 2, the Ur-Quan Masters. I did some thinking off camera, and I've decided what I'm actually going to do. We're going to do a big circle. We're going to actually start with the Druge over here. Get what we need from them, and you can be introduced to just how lovely these people are. And then we can work our way around, deal with the Yehat, and then come up and talk to the Syreen, and as I said, we'll come around. We'll just do one big circle. At least that is the plan currently. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's just step out, and that way we can... Why did you not move? Okay, there we go. I think my captain got confused. He didn't know where to go. Alright. Elrath are moving up pretty well. Let's see what we can do here. Whoops. Nope, I wanted device. There we go. So we want to go to Drew Space. Let's see. 488. 538. Okay. Let's go up here. This should take us over to Route Druge. Oh, and look, the main portal hole was open there for like 2 seconds. Okay. Let's see. Do we have any notes on where their homeworld is? I could have sworn the Melnorme gave us that information. They did. Zeta, Parasite 1. Parasite. There's... Okay. Gamma. Zeta. Look how close that takes us. That's kind of nice. The Druge ships are basically... Think of them as long cannons. They don't maneuver very well, but when they start shooting, they have a lot of pushback, so that's how they get a lot of their speed. And we do want to go to the first planet here. Alright, let's meet people. Before we talk to them, let's actually save right here. We may actually have this guy start coming towards us, but if so, yeah. Come on. That's fine, because we're going to go right around you and we'll be friends after that.
Attention, alien starship. You have arrived at the central trade world of the Crimson Corporation, home of the Druge. Be welcome and take advantage of our excellent deal. We know that you have Mycon deep-trialed egg case fragments aboard your vessel. Would you consider trading them to us for a shiny new Muller starship? We note you possess the Vortex Spawner. In exchange for the simple device, we will give you 3 Muller starships and fill your fuel tanks at no extra charge.
No. We don't want to sell any of those, at least just yet. Let's see what we can do. What can you tell us about this trade world?
This is the heart of our operation. The vital core of the Crimson Corporation. 1 million deals are made here each day. Perhaps more. You would be wise to take advantage of all our services, Captain. You will not find better deals anywhere.
Well, we'd like to make a purchase. Let's see what you have.
Since this is your first time trading with us, Captain, allow me to explain our standard operating procedures. We will sell you fuel, ancient artifacts, even our own Mauler starships. All that we ask in return is that you assign some of your crew to serving here at our trade world on a permanent basis.
Yeah, so yeah, it sounds kind of like slave trading.
No, Captain. Slaves have no choice in their destiny. No freedom. We would never accept the permanent assignment of one of your people unless we knew that they had granted you the rights to make such a deal.
Yeah, you basically are being told, yeah, the thing is you're the master, they're the slaves, because you have the right to tell them what to do. It's like, yeah, it's a little wordplay to make themselves sound better than they are. Well, what would my crew members do here?
People as skilled as your flagship's crew will receive immediate posts in our Starfleet. They will serve alongside our own true Starship personnel, sharing every duty.
Well, let's see. I would never sell my crew to be your slaves. I don't know if that's a great response. Let's just say for right now... Well, let's see what happens. I don't know if he'll get pissy with us or not. We did save before we get here, just in case we have to reload.
This is a great loss for us both. But we will not make an exception in your case. However, please try to be receptive to what I am about to say. We have taken the liberty of entering your ship's computer system to investigate the agreement signed by the Earthling volunteers who serve aboard your vessel. As we expected, we found that they have promised to obey you, Captain. Under every circumstance, no exceptions. You are fully within your rights to deal with us in our required manner. Should you change your mind, we will always be ready to work with you, Captain.
Yeah, did you like how they entered our system without asking? Well, what can I purchase? Let's find out what we can purchase. What do you have?
Since this is your first time trading with us, Captain, allow me to explain
I think we already
our
went through this.
standard operating procedures. We will sell you fuel.
Okay, yeah, we've heard that. So let's
Excellent.
see what he has.
Let us begin. Our inventory presently includes the Rosy Sphere.
Okay, we need
An
that.
ancient precursor artifact of unrivaled beauty and mystery. Yours for the amazing bargain of only 100 crew. The Trident of Wimbley. Not just one, but fully 3 mystic prongs. Give this artifact its awesome capabilities. Are you strong enough to master its power, or will it master you? Cost? 100 crew. The glowing rod. What unearthly powers will you gain when you hold this coruscating step high above your head and scream, Kayi, Laiki, Lai? And it can be yours for only 100 crew. As always, we also have an unlimited supply of exceptionally high-performance Starship fuel at a cost of 10 crew for 10 units of fuel, as well as a freshly assembled Mauler Starship, which we will trade for 100 of your crew.
Yeah, if you want to do that, that's up to you. But I wanted to see what he had before we dealt. If you actually pick any of this, you will actually sell 100 crew or whatever you do. But in our case, we are not selling our people into slavery, but we do need that Rosy Sphere. So let's just say we're done buying for now.
Are you sure? As you wish.
Yes, but we do have some items we would like to sell.
We are prepared to make a deal.
Okay, I will sell the egg case fragments to you. Let's just leave real
Very
quick.
well.
Let's just leave for right now.
Return soon, Captain. Your patronage is appreciated.
I just want to leave real quick, save it, and come back in just to see whether or not we have anything that we can trade. I don't want to trade something and make it bad.
It's always pleasant to see you again, Captain. Are you here today to buy or sell?
Let's see what happens if we sell. Okay, we want to do some selling.
We are prepared to make a deal.
We are not selling the portal spawner ever, but we do want to do the 8 case fragments.
Captain, a special deal. A bargain unequaled. Instead of the usual payment we would give for this item, what would you say to a different exchange? We would like to trade your commodity for a highly valuable precursor artifact, the Rosy Sphere. Its origins are filled with wonder, and its powers are uncontestable, though subtle. What is your response?
That's what we wanted. We will accept this unusual offer. Tell me more about this artifact, this Rosy Sphere.
Its genesis is lost in antiquity, along with the race who created it, the marvelous precursors. Note how the device glows, how it throbs, pulsing slowly, bright, then dark, like the heart of a slumbering god. Captain, this artifact has been in our possession for eons. Vast brutal wars have been fought over its possession. The offer we make to you here today is quite unique. Do not make a hasty choice.
Well, we need the Rosy Sphere, so we're going to accept it.
Ha ha! You are indeed a wise young human. The Rosy Sphere is yours.
Thank you. We're going to leave at this point, because that's all we needed from you at this point.
Very well.
Alright, we are leaving.
Until next time, Captain.
Great, so we got what we needed. I have played this a long time ago, and I've accidentally sold my people into slavery when I wanted to actually trade. It was kind of an embarrassment, but it's something that can easily be done if you're not careful. Let's see, where are we? Wait, Andromeda. Andromeda. Off of something. There are so many stars. I swear, there's one day I want to just play this game and just just go to every single star and see what each one gives. I might do that just as a outside type thing. Maybe I'll even make an extra episode just of which stars are better to go to and which ones are not. But we need to now go see the Yehat, so that means we need to go back, cargo, device. Let's see, where is it? Nope. Let's not waste time. Let's see, Mycon, the 516, 466, okay. Yep. Okay. Alright, let's go see the Yehat, which are right down in this area. Let's see, yeah. We're not going to stay in the Yehat very long. Their ships are powerful. And if you're not careful, they can even do damage to my capital. They have the ability to create a shield that can withstand any damage. The Upwig have a similar ability. No, we did not want to be. Okay, there is a thing coming this way, so let's go talk to it. So let's talk to the Yehat.
What am I seeing on the view screen? It's none other than the flattened old face of our friends, the human. But, old ally, are you not knowing that we, the Yehat, are allied with the Ur-Quan now? And your presence outside the slave shield and in an armed starship are clear violations of your oath of fealty. Whatever shall we do? It just isn't the right thing to kill you, human, but as a loyal member of my clan, I must obey the wishes of our queen.
Yeah, we should be allies, friends. Explain why this cannot be.
Your words are flying in the face of the facts, human. We are no longer being your allies. But unlike the nobles of our homeworld, we of the Starship clans are bereaved at this course of events. The Queen's decision to be joining the hierarchy pains us.
Let's see. Yeah, let's... by your honor, Yehat Captain Tailyon, Master of the Yehat, in the name of the concourse of alien nations, call upon the Starship clans to honor their word and fight for our cause.
As much as my heart cries to aid ye valiant human, I cannot. Each of us is sworn first to our queen, who has commanded us to treat ye as an enemy of the crown.
Well, we can tell them that, hey, we have a shock for you, but the Shofixti are reborn. Because if you remember some earlier episodes, they talked about how the Yehat lifted up the Shofixti. They just loved how cute they were, like, I guess, like furry bears to them, you know? Cuddly bears, I don't know. But, yeah, let's let them know that they're reborn.
If this is being a true thing, there will be many changes. But we are a species long wise in the ways of deceit. You must be proving these words you say, Captain. Send the Shofixti to us as a way of proof.
Alright, we'll send him over. But don't mess with him, okay?
We're scanning the separation of a vessel from your fleet, Captain, and indeed, its configuration matches that of a Shofixti scout vessel. This had better not be a trick, Captain. We are knowing the power of a glory device, and if you detonate the weapon near us, the price for you shall be dear. Very dear. The scout has docked, and we await the pilot's appearance at the airlock. The atmosphere cycle is complete. The door slides open, and... It's true! The Shofixti are alive! Look at that fat muzzle, those shining black eyes, the sweet claws! Our children have returned from oblivion! But now we are faced with the cruelest truth. We who have sacrificed our honor, we who have lain with the enemy, we are not worthy. We are nothing. We are less than nothing. But wait, we're not Sparty. We're the Yehats of the Starship clans. We will not let this lie any longer. Listen, as I speak these words. If our queen makes the dishonorable command, then it is the queen who has no honor. And the dishonorable queen is no queen at all. We, the Zeep, are the only clan who remember the true meaning of honor. We shall tear the queen from her throne. The 2,000-year reign of the Zeep queens is over. The revolution has begun.
So we just created a civil war. So, as you can tell, there are now 2 Yehats. Every time you meet a Yehat, you have a 50% chance of it being a ally or an enemy. So really, at this point, we just want to not come down this area. Let's see. I want to try and get some minerals. I might actually go kill some bucks. I'm in the mood for killing some bucks. Maybe we'll do that. And then we'll head up to Beetlejuice. We need to go up there. So yeah, let's just go and... I just want to show you how powerful this guy is, even against whatever they call it, the bucks. But we did start the war. That's nice of us, huh? Let's see. What do we have here? Any bucks? Anybody want to see us? No Buxies? Any bucks here? No bucks. I should actually see what... Yeah. Let's start from the inside, we'll go from the outside. I'm surprised there's no bucks in this area, though. Ooh, we have a treasure planet, though. We'll take that. Get some more minerals. Ooh, this is a hot planet, too. It's a violent planet, for sure. Holy criminy. I think that's good. We're not gonna tempt fate there. That's a violent planet. Holy criminy. I didn't look at the temperature. Maybe I should have. What are the temperatures here? 39. Okay, that's a little bit more doable. Is there any life on here that we can... There is some life that we can definitely grab. We'll do that real quick, and then we'll head out. Those things, I really like those things. They give so much life, or whatever you want to call them. Data. Look at that. Yeah, we'll go ahead and grab all the life from here. I did not want to pick that up. We'll just throw that away. Whoop. Yeah, these blue things, though, aren't worth much. Yeah. We got a lot of life from here, though. As I said, we really don't need it, but I really want it for just the fuel. Especially if we're stuck somewhere. Oh, hello. This is a safer planet. I wish I knew about this earlier. Would have had us come here for life. Would have helped us with our technology input a lot quicker, I feel like. Hello. And we'll get this last one and we'll head on out. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. That was really good for life. Okay, one thing we're going to do, cargo, get rid of those. Alright, so we're going to navigate. Let's see, do we want to navigate anywhere? No, I think we're just about ready to head up to Beetlejuice. Is there, let's see, it's 29. Let's see. That's still a lot of fuel. We'll just go straight through fuck space. I'm pretty sure we'll be fine. Because I feel like if we went through any of the corridors to try to get closer, we would pretty much hit the same thing no matter what we did. Oh, there's the box now. That was kind of a nice solar system though for life. Even though the treasure world was pretty dangerous, we would not have gone there at the beginning if we had seen that. I'd been like, no, we are not landing, not on that fire planet. Oh, had one almost spawned right on us. Interesting. We're probably almost all the way through. Notice, yeah, we already went through bug space. That didn't take long. If you start watching the Thordash and the Ilrap Sphere of Influence, you will start watching it shrink until suddenly they're both gone. That's a long distance, but we're almost there. Yes, we are. go have a conversation with our Syreen brethren. See if we can get another ally. The Syreen, think of them as the Syreens myth is a good way of putting it.
Attention, unidentified space vessel. Be warned. This slave world and its inhabitants belong to the Ur-Quan. I am Starbase Commander Talana of the slave planet Gaia. Your ship is not responding to standard hierarchy identification sequences. You are therefore classed as independent. And what? Is my monitor display correct? Is that a human commanding that vessel? Who are you?
Hello! We're the ethics police. Justify that costume immediately! Well, first we'll introduce ourselves.
Hello, Captain. But you haven't answered my question fully. Why are you here? Where are you from? Has the slave shield been lifted from Earth? Are the Ur-Quan finally defeated? Simply put, Captain, what do you want from us?
We could use your help. We've come to here to free you from slavery to Ur-Quan.
Look, friend, I appreciate your offer, but we don't want your help. Why? I'll tell you why. Because we're not going to do anything to antagonize the Ur-Quan. That's why. We may not like slavery, but it's a damn sight better than our alternatives. Below us, we have a beautiful world. Maybe it's not Syra, but at least it's a home. That's a lot more than we ever had before the war, before the Ur-Quan became our masters.
Yeah. We're going to talk about the Deep Children after a while, but what are you doing here? Tell me about your culture. Come on now, isn't that outfit knife included a bit absurd?
When the Ur-Quan conquered us over 20 years ago, I was only a young girl living in Habitat 31. My older sister Diani was a Starship officer in the Space Patrol. She was part of the final defense at Raynet. She didn't make it back. When the Ur-Quan caught us in open space, we all thought we were going to die. But then, instead of killing us, the Ur-Quan offered us a choice. We could join the ranks of their combat thralls, or we could be slave-shielded in our homeworld. Like the people of Earth, we chose peace. We became fallow slaves. When the Ur-Quan told us to return to our homeworld, we explained that we had none. Ur-Quan Master 9 explained that they had encountered this situation before, and if we would provide them with a list of our requirements, they would use their extensive astronomical data stores to find a planet for us. So we told them about Syra, about the color of its sky, about the abundant life forms, about the fertility of the soil and seas. Less than an hour later, we received a terse message from Master 9. We were to proceed to these coordinates and disembark. This was to be our new home. But our new world, Gaia, was everything we described. We'd been searching for a home planet for 75 years, and in the end, it was our enemies who gave one to us. I grew up on a small island off the main continent, and like all of my people, we lived each day under the sick, red glow of the slave shield. When the Ur-Quan arrived 7 years ago to refurbish and recruit the Starbase, I was selected as the new commander.
So what happened to you at the end of the war?
When we first met your people, we've been wandering through the stars for almost 75 years, ever since the death of Syra, our home planet. We joined your alliance, and I use the word joined loosely, because we had no other choice. The Vox were raiding our slow habitat colonies, and we had nowhere else to go. We fought for survival, Captain, nothing more. When your people on Earth were defeated, the Alliance just plain fell apart. The Yehat and Shofixti retreated to their native stars and didn't want us to follow. The Ariru, those creepy little weasels, just plain bugged out, vanished. leaving us alone with nowhere to go, smack in the path of the oncoming Ur-Quan armada. What were we supposed to do? Fight? 2/3 of our habitat fleet was unarmed. Many aren't even superluminal. We were going to be annihilated if we resisted, and we knew it. When the Ur-Quan surrounded us and started giving orders that all ended with, "or die," we took them at face value. We obeyed. In exchange, they gave us Gaia, the planet below. It's a beautiful world, Captain. I wish I could show it to you. So don't misunderstand me. We love our freedom as much as anybody else, but we've got a good life here, and we don't want to lose it.
No, I get that. If you love freedom and hate the Ur-Quan, why won't you help us?
Like I said before, Captain, we would like to help, but we are unwilling to risk losing Gaia. Unless you can find a much more compelling reason for us to get involved, you're on your own.
Okay, well, we're ignoring that part up here still. Come on now, isn't that outfit, knife included, a bit absurd?
Maybe some other time, Captain, I can show you the hidden functionality of my uniform. Knife included.
Sounds interesting. So what happened to all the males? Because we were told that they were basically mostly females. There was very, very few males.
When Syra was destroyed, the only people who survived were in orbit, and most of them were members of our newly established, mostly female space patrol. From their ships, their orbital platforms, and their lunar outposts, they watched Syra die. Within 3 days after the cataclysm began, the surface temperature of Syra had risen by almost 75 degrees to above the boiling point of water. It became clear that Syra, our paradise, our Eden, was gone. The survivors spent years in orbit. They made a few missions to the surface and actually found a handful of survivors. But their main activity was to make preparations for departure. The Space Patrol fitted makeshift drive units to anything that could hold air. Orbital factories, research pods, even hotels. When the fleet was ready, they left orbit and never looked back. The final population of our species was less than 10,000, with only 500 males, but they were the best and the brightest. For the next 75 years, our people wandered at sublight speed through the stars, looking for a new home.
Man, think about that. 10,000. That's that's pretty crazy. Don't you ever get lonely? Oh, the horn dog captain, but I get it. It's been like several years we've been fighting now.
Don't worry about us, Captain. We make out all right.
I bet you do. But tell us a little bit more about your people and your culture.
Our species are almost identical, almost too close a match to be just a coincidence. Our bodies are very similar, Captain. Except for certain parts. Our cultural development is also mostly parallel. Like you Earthlings, we evolved a society from primitive tribes whose main function were to protect themselves from the large reptiles native to our old world. The main difference between our two sets of cultures, the split in the paths of our development, occurred in what would have been your prehistory, say 5000 BCE. In your world, the agricultural communities were conquered by the more primitive, but also more aggressive migratory herding peoples. This led to a particular kind of sexual and political dominance structure which pervaded almost all of your Earth cultures until the early 21st century. On Syra, our only primitive migratory tribes were confined to our mountainous regions. Their herd beasts, the Waimar, did not do well in the agricultural basins and plains. The two cultures were isolated until much later, when the technological superiority of the farmers curtailed any major conflict.
So what's Syra like?
It was our paradise, Captain. Our Eden. Earth is the only world we know of whose variety and richness of life even comes close to Syra. Again, like so many other things about our two species, our worlds were very much the same. At least before you began encasing yours in concrete and plastic. Syra's gravity was a bit lighter than Earth's, and its day was 50% longer. Our diurnal cycle is therefore different from yours. We spend 20 hours awake, followed by 10 hours horizontal.
So what happened?
This subject is very difficult for us, Captain, but I will try to recount those sad days. Like your solar system, ours had a large population of comets and asteroids. Large meteor impacts, though rare, were not unheard of on our planet. So it was not a total shock when an asteroid penetrated our atmosphere and hit the surface. What was odd was that unlike most other meteors, this one was not pulverized on impact. It penetrated the crust, and indeed went all the way through to the mantle, causing a supervolcano. The earthquakes caused by the impact were severe. The magma pumped out of the caldera wreaked significant damage on the nearby terrain, but within a few weeks it had cooled, forming a solid rock bandage over the wound. Within a few months, we had cleaned up the mess. The caldera was calming down nicely, and things were pretty much back to normal. Then, just over a year after the impact, all hell broke loose on the surface of Syra. Huge calderas were opening all over, not just around the meteor impact, but everywhere. The scope of the disaster is impossible to imagine. Entire cities sliding into oceans of molten lava, kilometer-wide sections of land pulverized by a cataclysmic explosion, and clouds of poison gas and superheated steam created a death shroud around Syra.
Well, now it's time to talk about the Deep Children.
Yes, I think so. Aren't they part of the Mycon religion somehow? We have recordings of Mycon hyperwave transmissions from the war. Pretty weird stuff. The Mycons just kind of rambled, never making much sense. They talked a lot about deep children and spears of light, but we couldn't ever understand what they were talking about.
Well, what if we told you that Mycon Deep Children shatter planet crusts, just like Syra?
What? What did you say? Human, you had better not be joking. Syra is not a subject for Earth humor. Now what do you mean, shattered planet crusts? How? That is what happened to Syra, yes, but we presumed it was a natural cataclysm, a meteor. Do you have proof that it was something else? These deep children?
And this is why we needed one of these eggs. Yes, I have brought proof that the Mycon Deep Children destroyed your world.
Let me see this proof, Captain.
Here you go. Look at these fungal egg sacs. We found them near a crucial puncture on the shattered world.
Great guys! These fragments, they are identical to the debris we found near the punctures on Syra. We never guessed that the fragments might be organic. To have survived re-entry, nothing organic would remain. Unless it was genetically constructed for this purpose. And only the Mycons possess this capability. The Mycons will pay dearly for their crimes. We will not sit here and do nothing while the Mycon fiends are free to roam the galaxy, perpetrating their evil. You wanted our cooperation in fighting the Ur-Quan. You've got it. Provided you first help us seek our revenge against the Mycon race. Help us to destroy them.
Okay, so what do I get out of this, eh? Eh? No, we're not that. Come on. We aren't that horned up. Okay, so what do you want us to do?
Our first step is to get some mobility. We have some fine Starship officers aboard, and they're all eager to go after the Mycons. But without our penetrator starships, we're totally ineffectual. So our first step has to be recovering our Space Patrol combat fleet. We know that the Ur-Quan didn't destroy them. They never waste anything. But we believe they have sealed them in some kind of deep vault in the surface of an alien planet.
Okay, do you know where these ships are?
No, that's your job. But maybe we have some clues to help you find them. The Starship officers who flew the penetrators to the vault did so with total sensor blackout. The only thing they could use for navigation was the presence of the Dreadnought fleet surrounding them. When they arrived at their destination and lowered their ships into the immense vault, they were transported to the Dreadnoughts and only caught a split-second glimpse of the outside world. As far as they could tell, the sun was either red or orange. Based on the trip time calculations, the farthest they could have traveled is about 200 hyperspace distance units. Captain, we've assembled a small team of our most skilled officers. We will send them to your ship on board their own small shuttle. We feel that in the interest of efficiency, we keep our officers away from your crew, at least until the mission is over. As soon as you arrive at the vault, our people will take over. Figure out a way to open the vault and bring our penetrators back here.
We can do that. Very well. I'm on my way. Just remember, I'm doing this for you, sweet cakes. If I die, just remember that. I really like you. Oh my gosh. But yeah, very well. We are on our way.
Good luck, brave Earthling. When your mission is successful, maybe then we can get to know each other better.
Sounds fair to me. Okay. So what we need to do is find something 200 away units. Okay, so we have 412. Okay, so we're at 3. So anything up to 577. That would be kind of empty space. Well, 400. They would not put it in spotty space. That would seem just silly. You have to go 612. That could possibly. That makes sense. Put it in Ur-Quan space, so it could be either up in near our Zakpak Fit friends, or yeah, I highly doubt it's gonna be down there. They would not leave it in Buck's hands. That'd be crazy. And it's an orange or red star. What's over here? Let's peek. Okay. How far are these? 18 units, but it is around. This would put it around 200, like right around here somewhere. Let's double check something here real quickly. If I look, there is a spot that would take us right into this solar system area. One thing I have learned with some of these portal spawners is they do seem to take you at least towards regions of space that are of importance. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're actually going to take our device. We're going to go in here. Southern 476 496. 476 496. Okay. I know we're getting a little distracted, but I think this is important. We need to go here. So it's either a yellow or an orange. But this would be closest, I think. Is this the closest to 200 units? Hold on. So 593. Yeah, I guess if you look at this, okay, 418, okay, 412. resets it. Or 12. Okay, that's 80. That seems to be pretty close. Let's start here. And let's save. It's been a little while. Okay, let's see what we can find here, if anything. Because combining those two would be about 200 units between the X and Y axis. Okay, nothing. Okay. At least we don't run into any unwanted Ur-Quan. That could be a mess. Chlorine world. Thing useful. Not really. Yeah, we're not going to bother there. Some green. Oh, energy. This might be it then. In that case, let's go ahead and land over here. They did pick a planet that has some hostile weather for sure. Hey, stop attacking. Yep. Okay, that looks like a vault. So I think we're in the right spot. Report from surface. We have opened the subterranean vault, which contains the Syreen Space Patrol Penetrator starships. The Syreen captains have assumed command to their vessels and instructed us to rendezvous with them back at Betelgeuse. Awesome. Okay, that worked actually better than I thought. It was actually pretty accurate about where we had to go. That was pretty much 200 units, almost exact. And it was an orange star. So it could have been this, could have been that, one of those. But it could have been up in the Zokbok pit area too. There's always a chance that it could have potentially been this, but I highly doubt it. I'm pretty sure the Zokbok pit would have noticed. Alright, so let's head on back to Betelgeuse, and let's deal with the Syreen. At least get them going. Get that mission at least going a little bit. Now we have a small drive. If this works, we might be able to distract the Mycon away from that planet that they're protecting. Just like what we had to do with some of the other species, where we have to distract them or convince them to let us land. The Ors were pretty easy, because they wanted to be friends. But the Verdash, I do know we had to convince them to leave, or somehow let us get in. And I think the Mycon are going to be the same thing. We have to do something to them to get to that planet to land. Alright, let us go say hi and improve our relationship with the commander.
Good. Now we can proceed with our plan for revenge against the Mycon. From our analysis of the deep child fragments you showed to us, and a review of the recorded Mycon transmissions from the war, we've established the kind of world the Mycons desire for their hideous, deep children. They need a planet like your Earth, or our Syra, one rich in water and oxygen, and possessing a molten, active mantle. Our plan is to lure the Mycons to such a planet, and then attack them when they least expect it. We know of just such a world. When the Ur-Quan were analyzing their massive planetary data to find a new home for my people, one of the close candidates, ranked just below Gaia, was a blue world orbiting close to the star Organon. Captain, we need your services again. Here is what you must do. You must go to the Mycon and tell them of this world. They will find that the world is suitable. And when they go to Organon, we shall be there, waiting for them. Then, we shall destroy them.
We could probably do that. So what if I die doing all this dangerous stuff? What about us? I'll do it. I'll miss you.
Don't worry, my human. We will be together again. Someday.
Alright. We have our lovely lady, but we are going to navigate. And as you can tell, they are slowly dwindling each other down. So we want to go see the Mycon if we can figure out where the heck their homeworld is. I don't know if we can go to Beta Braun and convince them there, or if we actually have to find their actual home planet. I'm not sure where it is. I know it has to be in there somewhere. Mycon space, please. Oh, we need to watch our fuel a little bit. I didn't realize we're starting to get a little low. Let's see. 516, is that? Yep, okay. As I said, if you ever played this game, take notes. You will definitely want to take notes. It is very important. Otherwise, you're going to have one heck of a time trying to figure things out. So let's see here. Epsilon, where's Braun? Okay, there's Beta Braun. There's, what is that? Okay, Alpha Braun. Okay. Beta Braun, let's go talk to them first there. I think that's where we need to go. Or at least I hope. I hope we don't have to find their home planet, because if so, we're going to have to look through this entire place again. Well, let's go talk to them and see if they'll be communicative. But let's save first before we get wiped out. Will you let us talk to you here? Oh, come around. Okay, will you let us talk to you and convince you to leave?
You have returned to our special place? This is not permissible. Leave.
But there is a world at the star Organa, I believe, is perfect for your deep children.
This is a special place. You must go now.
Okay, so...
You are the Null. You must go now and never return.
Yeah, so they don't want to listen to us here, so we will have to find their home planet. Great. Alright. Where do I want to start? Did I even look? I don't know if did I finish all these Scorpio Eyes? I can't remember. I guess we could check out this. I don't know if we did this one or not. I think we may have skipped that one. As I said, I can't remember. It's been a while. And let's just hope we don't run into anybody. Let's just go there and check it out. I think we may have missed it. We may have gone straight from the one. Yeah, I think we went from the star on the right and went straight up to the Braun. We never went here. Because, yeah, I don't remember ever seeing this red planet. So I think we somehow missed this solar system completely. We're just going to go straight through. I want to kill some of you. It's been too calm.
We are the Mycon.
Stop wiggling those whatever they are.
The deep children, spears of light in the darkness. Their discarded husks speak of joy to come. Juffo fills in my fibers, and I grow turgid. Violent action ensues.
Yeah. That's okay. We'll just teach you what happens when you... Whoa, 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 whoa. That was way closer than I wanted to be. No. Yeah, see, we had a really bad engagement right there. There was no way we could have got around those. Keep that away from me. There we go. We actually were able to use the planet's gravity for that. That was actually a pretty good battle. I'm pretty happy with it. Okay. Let's get to the home planet.
Jufflewup is all, omni-existent, spreading and changing the non into Jufflewup. You are non, who must become Jufflewup or void. We are the agents of Jufflewup. We are the Mycon.
Yes, you are. Well, at this point, we could keep talking to him, but I don't think it's going to help us at this point. So let's just tell him about Organon at this point. Let's get straight to the point.
Your suggestion is appropriate. Acceptable new worlds are a priority for the rapid and complete spread of Jufflewup. We wish to know more for our suitability assessment. Tell us of this world.
Well, the air is pure and sweet.
This is good.
Abundant life covers its surface.
This is good.
And the sun gently warms the surface.
This is good. If your words are true, we will gladly spread Jufflewup to a new world. We will assemble the birthing fleet and send them to this planet. We will send many ships to protect the children as they grow. You have been of service to us. Your insight into the ineffable Jufflewup is encouraging. Perhaps, if we were to plant spore sacs in your brain orbit and let its tendrils spread through your flesh, then you would truly understand Jufflewup. Become part of Jufflewup. You would be happier and more fulfilled. Consider our offer.
How kind of them. Okay, so we are done here. As you can tell, they're starting to move. Before we can do anything, we need them to kind of move out of this area. So in the meantime, let's go check out the Zokfok pit real quickly. I want to talk to them. And then we're going to go back to Sol. And then once the Mycon actually move their sphere of influence, we should be able to get to Beta Braun and grab what we need. So let's just head on out. Hopefully we don't hit anybody. Nice. Let's go. Where is... Which portal takes to the dock? Get that note. Okay, there it is. Let's see, 502, maybe it's right here? Yeah, 460. Yep. Just see if we can get some news. We've been without news for a while, so we don't know what everyone's been up to lately. Alpha Tukane, I think it is? Yeah. I believe it is, anyway. Alpha Tukane. We can see what's going on up here. We may or may not get attacked. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Don't see any Ur-Quan, so that's always a blessing. Nice. Okay, we can see what's going on.
Welcome back to our world.
Yeah, welcome back to our world.
I just said that.
So, it doesn't mean I can't say it too. Besides, you always get to talk first. That's not fair.
Sorry, that's just the way it is.
Well, why? That doesn't make sense.
Look, don't ask me. I think it's something technical.
Yeah, right. I'm so sure. What a lame excuse.
Well, anything been... Let's see. Any news about... Let's see. Yeah, let's go. What's happening around here?
Although this may not pertain to the Ur-Quan, we have received an interesting report from one of our deep space scouts.
She found a strange metal door thing embedded in the surface of an alien planet.
Although she and her crew spent many days trying to open the door,
They failed utterly to so much as budget.
the reported location of this alien artifact is Epsilon Camelopardalis 1A.
Go open it. I bet there's something cool inside.
Where is this again?
Go,
That is Epsilon Camelopardalis 1A.
go open it. I bet there's something cool inside.
I wonder if we already did that.
No, we have nothing new to report.
Nope, not a thing.
Okay, so in that case, I think we're done.
Goodbye, Captain.
See ya.
So sometimes they do give you some little bit of tidbits. So let's actually see. Epsilon, is that actually? Yeah, so we actually already did that. That's kind of cool. So we already determined that. Let's see. We're about ready to wrap up, so let's go back to Seoul. And that way we can get cleaned up a little bit, get a little bit more crew, drop off the Shofixti, let him retire in peace. And then we will be about ready to head back to the Mycon space and go to that Beta Brine, whatever it's called. And we're gonna... Device disappear. Sorry, you can't attack us. We need fuel, definitely. We're a little low on that. Let's actually go over to... Yeah, let's just go back to the Soul. We're fine. So we have the Rosy Sphere and the Clear Spindle. We're pretty much ready to go up towards the dash space here soon too. I think what we'll do is we'll deal with the Mycon real quick, and then we will head up to the dash space at that point. And maybe we'll hit the Unga on the way too. Starbase Commander, anything going on?
Ah, Captain, I'm glad you're back. I have some information I think you should hear. We've detected a minute but measurable disturbance in the inner space fabric at approximate true space coordinate 100 by 50. Our scientists speculate that this disturbance may be caused by many thousands of hyperwarp penetrations, all in phase, as though a huge fleet of ships were on the move.
100... Okay, we'll have to check where that's at. This one wasn't very much.
Light load this time, Captain.
Yeah, but we're fine. Hey, we got some more stuff for you to look at.
The analysis reads as follows. Subject, Rosy Sphere device. Data, the specimen is 5 centimeters in diameter, perfectly smooth and composed of a blood-red translucent substance. Tests show that it has atypical ferromagnetic properties, but is utterly non-conductive. Summary, probably a precursor tool. Function, unknown. That's the end of our scientist's report.
Well, we appreciate it. Okay.
We shall await your return, Captain.
Shipyard. Whoop. Okay. And we want to get rid of you. Alright. Depart Starbase. Let's actually look. The Bakunk have started to move. We might want to go talk to them and find out why they're going where they're going and why they're moving. So yeah, let's actually go do that. Actually, first we'll go talk to Alpha Centauri. We'll get fuel, And then we will go down to the Mycon and see if they can tell us what's going on. And afterwards, we will head over to the Mycon and get what we need here. So we're very close to getting near end-game stuff. That is definitely where we're at, so maybe another episode or two. But in the meantime, I will see you all in the next one.